Last summer, we framed up and insulated a house that we are building for resale. We call it the Simple House, and it's designed for efficient, small space living that's highly insulated to conserve energy cost. We got as far as getting the entire building sealed in, the windows and doors in, all the insulation in the walls, but we did not get a heat system installed for last winter. Winter is right around the corner in Alaska. So we need to get the interior walls framed so that we can run the heat system through all the interior walls. We need to get the exterior siding done, and we'd like to get a good head start on all of the other utilities so we have lights and electricity and things like that to use while we're working over a long, dark winter in here. So a little bit of progress. On the downstairs interior walls, we actually had to frame those to put that floor system in place. So those were done last summer, but we've been sneaking over here in between doing other projects. So you can see we actually got the interior upstairs walls framed as well. And then we finally got the French door put in too. So this place is all sealed up. So what we're going to do today is work on the stairs because we are both so tired of climbing up ladders to get upstairs. And what we're going to do first is build this little platform first. We're actually going to make it bigger than it needs to be so the stair stringer can just land right on top of it. Got the platform knocked out and it's pretty strong. So now what we're going to do is cut the stringers that go from the upstairs to sit on top of that platform. So I always use this calculator that I've linked to in the description for all of my stair calculations. It's a lot more accurate and quicker than me doing it on my own manually. So we're going to go ahead and lay out our stringers and get it cut. leave an 1.5 inch gap the rough framing on the wall so we can slide the drywall and the stair skirt back in there. Okay, so we got our stairs all framed up and they look great. And we've framed in a doorway underneath the stairs so you can access it from that side. Might be adding a pantry over there, but we're gonna talk about that a little more and see if it can work. We've also framed in a wall extension to box in the fridge. So what we're gonna work on now is this rake wall underneath the stairs. With work for the week. We got all of the interior walls done. We can get rid of all the framing tools and the framing lumber and move on to the next step. So come on in, I'll show you how the layout looks. It's just one big great room. This would be the living room area here. And as you come in, there will be a kitchen straight ahead. And I did kind of a change to the plan. Originally the kitchen was all supposed to be tucked under this cantilever. And then there was an island, and the fridge was here. Instead, I decided to box it in kind of a semi-walk-in pantry here. And then we'll take that same run of cabinets and put it here with the stove on it and keep the island. So it does crowd the island just a tiny bit, but the payoff is we get a walk-in pantry, and I just think every house needs a good-sized pantry. Okay, so then the fridge will just be in this little alcove that we framed in. This will save us a ton of time, so we won't have to build a custom cabinet around it, but it'll still have its own little spot. In here, I'm kind of debating what we're going to do. I think originally I was going to put like doors on the front so you could access inside here. But the more I think about it, then you won't be able to put like a console table or anything in front of it because it would block the access to the door. So I'm thinking, still thinking this one through, but I'm thinking this will just have a door and you'll be able to walk in here and maybe leave between the studs open with hooks so you can come in and hang stuff. But I gotta be a little bit careful because I'm kind of a small person and what works for me might not work for everybody. So I gotta do some more thinking. Bathroom, there. And utility room, here. And then there's 2 small bedrooms back here and they are identical in size. And they're sized to fit either 2 twins or a queen with a lot of space here and then a decent sized closet. So come on upstairs on the new stairs that we just built. So this upstairs is more like a master level. I had wanted to put the master on the lower level, but I felt like the master needed a private bath. So if we put the master on the lower level with its own private bath, we'd have to put another bath on the lower level. So I brought the master up here, if that makes sense. So there's a little area back here that could be used as a craft space. You could put like a desk and computers back here. There's enough headroom here for like a treadmill or a Peloton or whatever you want, a lounge area. Just some extra space for the master. It's sized for 2 nightstands and a bed. And then there's a master closet in here, which we're really generous with. And then over here is the master bath. And this will have a shower, a toilet, and then 2 vanities. Nothing fancy here. All right, so we got all the interior walls up, which is really exciting because that means we can start running all of the plumbing and the heat system, which is very important that we get done before winter. So we're gonna hop outside and tackle some exterior work next week and just chugging along till we can get all of the summer things done on this place. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.